Hi, thanks for coming back. I'm going to make a watermelon juice that has beets added to it. And let me read something to you really quick just to let you know what we're doing. Okay, I've named it blood melon or blood juice. I'm not sure which one we'll stick with, but it's called that for a reason. It's because of the beets. But just to give you a little bit of nutritional facts, the watermelon is loaded with vitamin C, iron, potassium, and magnesium, and is very hydrating. And the beets are rich in B complex vitamins and has some potassium, and it's an excellent source of iron. I'm anemic and I don't take the prescribed medicines, and I don't even take anything over the counter. What I do to control my anemia is I eat healthy foods. I eat the good foods in their living form as much as possible, and one of those is the beets, and the other one I'll eat a lot of kale greens. So and I'll cook out, when I do cook, I'll cook out of an iron skillet sometimes. So but because of, for athletic performance and things, to improve that and to help you recover and to bring the oxygen flowing throughout the body or whatever, we have to find what foods work for us and what works best for athletes. And this is something that I came up with that I really, really love. It is very hydrating. I love watermelon. It's the summertime right now in 2015. And I mean, I just gorge on them basically, because when the season is done, then there's no more watermelon for several months, or certainly not any that taste like anything. And right now they're very, very sweet. So we caught it at a good time. So before we get started, I want to share with you, this is going to be an upcoming video, and this is actually Rejuvelac. Rejuvelac is a probiotic beverage or drink, and it offers fantastic properties there. It's loaded with vitamin B, vitamin B vitamins. So, and then there's these are the wheat berries. These are being sprouted. They've been soaked already for 24 hours, and they're starting to sprout. You see the little white buds. And once I extract the liquid from the wheat berries, I don't throw anything away. I turn around and make crackers out of them. So they're seasoned crackers. They taste fantastic. This is going to be a video that I'll create in the near future. So you can look for that. Okay, we're here for the watermelon beet juice. And this is one watermelon a little bit smaller than the one I used. I already got some started, and this is what has been produced already to this point. And so those are 32-ounce jars. This one is a 16-ounce jar. This was an 8-ounce jar. It's not quite full. But for traveling, I will reuse these water bottles. These are not bottles that I drink out of. These are bottles that I use for cooking in the kitchen, because I don't use tap water, so I use bottled water. So I'll go ahead and recycle that one time, use it for something like this, and then throw it away. So I'll put that to the side. And let's go ahead and start this juicer together. This is my Super Angel juicer. I love this. It's awesome. It's a twin gear juicer. It's cold pressed. This one back here is a juicer. This is a Breville, and it's a good juicer. It's good for fast things, juicing quickly, and you don't have to chop so small. But it has its definitely has its pros and cons, especially when I compare it to what I know and love about the Super Angel. And with this one, I have 2 additional attachments that I purchased. And this one is for juicing green leafy vegetables or hard root vegetables. And this is great. The holes are very, very tiny. You can probably hardly see them. And then this one is also for making, this one has no holes, and this is for making the nutberry, or the nut butters. So this is excellent for that. And I will demonstrate those in a future video, what I do with those. But for today, we're going to use the citrus juicer. This one has got larger holes, so the fibers of the very, very wet produce can slide through a little bit easier without clogging up so quickly. So what I do is, these are my twin gears. I'll go ahead and put those parts on. These little rubber things, they're a mess to try to get back on once they come off, or once you have to replace them. So my trick is, I just put it on this way, and then load it up, clamp this down, put the cover on it. This is my plunger. This is, these are the containers to catch both the meat and the juice. These are the raw beets, ready for juicing. I've already cut up some watermelon, and we'll just try to make about a glass full, just to show you why this is, to me, it gets a little bit loud. We'll just get through. So, start juicing. I cut up the pieces small enough so they fit into the chute. And these white pieces, you want to save as much as you can when you cut it off the rind, because this is actually really good for you. This has nutritional properties as well. If I had an organic watermelon, I would juice the whole watermelon, skin and all, and that is even more healthy than just what I'm doing for today. So, but it's not an organic watermelon, so I'm not going to eat the skin. I already cut that away. See, as you can see, it doesn't clog up. It produces juice pretty quickly. And look at the juice, the watermelon juice, before I add the beets. I'll go ahead and follow up with a little bit of watermelon just to make sure I get all the beet juice out. Okay. So that's enough. Now, I'll take and strain it. You don't have to strain it if you don't want to, but when I juice, I like it to be really juice and not have any fibers in it. It makes it easier to drink, especially some of the ones that are not that easy to drink because it's so potent, like the greens and things. It's just easier for me to get it down without any fiber in the way. And the purpose of juicing anyway is to extract the fiber so that it's cellular nutrition to your body. Actually, when you drink it, especially on an empty stomach, it goes into the bloodstream almost as quickly as alcohol. That's how quickly this is ready to go to work for you. It doesn't have to worry about being digested and being clogged up in that process. So it gets through the bloodstream and gets moving like it needs to and gets where it needs to go quickly without being backed up with the fiber. Fiber's good, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you want to just do juice and for whatever purposes the juice serves you, and sometimes you want the fiber, you want the smoothie, or you want to sit down and chew some food yourself. So I'll go ahead and strain it. Strain really well. The watermelon is really easy. That little watermelon that you just saw me juice, look, it's barely any in there. Barely any waste. That's why I love this juicer. Hardly any waste. You don't have to feel so guilty like some of the other juicers, even this one, and some that are not even as good as this. The waste is huge. And then so many people, especially if they're new into it, they're wondering, why do I have to throw away so much? They feel so bad that it only produced 8 ounces, but then they have to throw away a whole container of produce that's half chewed, half spit out with big chunks and very, very wet. When you squeeze it, it's wet. This here is wet because, of course, it's a watermelon, but I can run this through. I won't get anything out of it. It'll just be slush. It got everything out right now. So now, sometimes I'll blend it just for a second, just to make sure it's mixed well. So just hit it really quickly with my Vitamix and pour it in a glass. Grab a straw. Take a sip. That's good. That's good. It would really be good chilled. Sometimes I chilled the watermelon and then juiced it, and then it was ready. It comes out ready to drink, already chilled. So, but this is really good. Try it. We can talk about other juicers. Like I said, this one right here. This one's this is like my little. This is the mother to me. It's a cold press juicer, a twin gear. So it's one of the higher end ones. It can be a little bit pricey, but if you find that you really love juicing and you want to incorporate it into your diet, into your lifestyle, and your household, you'll probably find that you'll eventually, sooner rather than later, probably want to upgrade to a juicer that is something that will stand the test of time. Years of use. Years of use. I think there's probably a 12-year warranty on it. It's stainless steel. It's heavy. You don't travel with this one. You leave it right here. So, thank you so much, and till next time, peace, y'all.